Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in that light of Jesus. Okay? So, before we get into this message, I'll use my shamanic drum to cleanse the space, clear the energy, and we will go from there. So, before we get into that message, I want to let you guys know I'm a music artist. I sing and I rap, and I have 2 songs out right now that are on my channel. You can go to my playlist on this channel, and I also put the link in the comments too for that. I separated my music so it's not like it doesn't get lost, you know what I mean? So you can literally just go to my page, click playlist, and both of the songs are right there. One is a song and the other one is a music video, which is a Juice WRLD tribute that I posted December 2nd in honor of him. So yeah, I would love for you guys to check that out if you haven't. If you have, I love you so much and I thank you so much for your support and watching me and seeing both sides of me, you know? So yeah, with that being said, the message of today is you identify growth in people, in the souls, and people who are not growing. So you have a divine job mission plan to bring divine intervention to people's lives. Like, people cannot stand your power, okay? So I'm hearing somebody say, well, sit down then, sit down then if you can't stand it, because I'm still embody who I am. It's like you've activated or just started using your knowledge, your power, your wisdom, your gifts, and God was like, now I put you in a higher position. I need you to do something for me, and which that is like people who are in your life, your daily life, like you may be way more ahead of them. You may be lifetimes ahead of them. You may just really be into your spiritual bag, okay? And you are using your power, your knowledge for good. You don't take advantage of people. And that's why God keeps enhancing your power. Like, the more work you put into your gifts and the more you use and exercise your gifts, God's just going to keep increasing, right? So, with that being said, sorry, I got a text message from my dad. It kind of threw me off for a second. People's spirit, like the people around you, spirits will be forced to listen because of the massive split between the 3D and 5D. So I know I spoke about this like some months back, talking about how people around you, if they're not doing the work, their soul work, basically if they're not in their calling. I'm hearing calling check. It's like you're going to basically talk to people, and it's not like you're just going to automatically bring it up. Are you in your calling? Have you answered your calling? But it's like the way that they operate in their lives, the way their life is going and everything, and the way they react to life is going to show you if they're in their calling, if they answer the call, or if they haven't. So you're basically going to be a warning. I'm hearing last call type of thing. When you enter people's lives, you're the last call for them. So it's like, hey, basically you're like the voicemail. Like, God called them, right? And then you are the physical voicemail for them to tell them, hey, this is what you need to be doing in your life. This is how you need to be operating. You need to be talking to your spirit guides. You need to be connecting with your higher self. You need to be connecting with God more. You need to be praying more. You need to be writing more, doing your shadow work. You need to be healing yourself. Because some people that may be around you may not even be healing themselves or doing anything. They're just going through this cycle. And it's like, okay, say I'm seeing a loop, like a hamster wheel, right? and somebody, they're just on the hamster wheel, on, just going so fast. And then you sit there and you have this staff, because I don't know why they're showing me a staff. Okay, I got my own little staff. Okay, well, it's not little, but I got my staff. So I'm seeing somebody use their staff to stop the wheel from moving. And that's because how powerful you are. Like, your force is so powerful. So you stop it, and they're a little dizzy. You know, they're like, finally, I'm off it. You're like, wait a minute. And you go down the checklist, the spiritual checklist of ascension and elevation and consciousness. And if they don't, it's like you're a teacher too. And it's like you're giving them lessons, or you're just checking their homework. Have you did your homework? Have you done your spiritual work? You know, and if they haven't, you literally, like, your soul downloads that data and information from their frequency and reports back to the highest dimensions, because they go there, and God makes that ultimate judgment on their ascension or their level of consciousness, right? So it's like you're one of the workers in the physical forms to come down here and take that information, that data from them, and report to God. So it's like, as you are also taking the data, it's like it's not just this one time. You do it every so often when you walk into people's lives, especially when you're talking about spiritual things. So if you find yourself enlightening people about spiritual things that they didn't know about, you're literally that person for them. So if you can think about some people like that, maybe you can also give them another warning or something again, but not like scaring them warning, but just like, hey, how have you been doing? Have you been meditating? Have you been praying? How have you been taking your spiritual baths? Like, just giving them ways to cleanse themselves, heal themselves, and elevate. Have you cut that cord? Did you leave that cycle? And it could be a job. It could be anything. It could be anything that's holding people back, and you're just going to help them become more aware of it. You're here to nip it in the bud. Like, nip these energies in the bud. Like, even with your children, even with your family, like, it's anybody. Nobody's like not, I don't want to say like nobody's safe, but it's like everybody's getting checked. You know what I mean? But yeah, with this massive 3D and 5D, it's like you're just letting them know, like, hey, if you're still living this way, if you still have these habits and this mindset, you're going to be stuck here, like, until a next evolution comes. And some people can't take that. They can't live in that state of mind or those habits that long. They'll end up having to leave the earth and having to reincarnate again. So you are a big warning sign. I'm hearing a prophet too. Speaking life into people's lives. It's like your prayers or your words can literally alter their reality. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you have a job to analyze and report to your spiritual team and God about these people. And yeah, so let's pull some cards now, and we're gonna see. I think I want these ones. Missing one more. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and this one's over here. Put these back. Okay. Spirit, what else do they need to know? What more do they need to know? Okay, so I got these 3 cards. Your third eye is super open. You can see a lot. You can see a lot in people's lives. Things that people try to hide, like, they can't hide it with you, is what I'm hearing. Like, nothing is hidden from you. You can see everything at this moment. You can see the emotions of others, feel the emotions of others. You can read the thoughts of other people. You can see into their lives. You can see their past. You can see their trauma. You can see who they love. You can see who they dislike. Like, you really, and it's a gift that God has given you, because he knows that you're not abusing it. He knows that you're not just spying into people's lives. He knows that you're using it for good, and you have this gift to help people. It's not just for you to, be nosy. Like, we're not just nosy people for just no reason. Like, there's a deeper meaning of why your third eye is open to this extent. Okay. I'm hearing every 6 months it's gonna get, because with the number 6, every 6 months it's gonna get more open, more vivid. Like, if you thought you could see, hear, know, smell now, it's gonna be way. And then the sixth sense, like, literally, you're on a whole nother level energetically, and with your gifts are on a whole nother level. you can make it out of anything and anywhere. They can't. You're limitless. Your spirit is limitless. Your spirit is not tied to this earth, okay? Literally, like, you thrive out of any situation, and you're a warrior spirit, and that's why God is using you. He's enhancing your gifts, and he's giving you this ability. And with you being this fertile, like, you can start new projects, new careers, you can start new journeys, and also you can start other people's journeys. Like, I'm seeing you light a fire, but this fire is this passion. It's like bringing light into somebody's life again. And you can open people's heart chakras. Like, people grow around you. I'm seeing with this hair and these trees and stuff, their consciousness grows. Wow, I'm sorry I had to say it like that, but it's just like, it just blew in my head like that. Like, literally, you make their energy, their aura expand because of how big you are, how much you contain. And it's like you're so calm and centered and collected. People feel safe around you. And I think I've said that before, but that's just the ultimate truth. Like, people won't have anxiety around you. They know you don't mean no harm when you come to correct them. You know, I just seen 11:11 on the timestamp. And then with the last card, we have rest and rejuvenate. You have an equal balance of give and take. You have a very intimate connection with nature, with plants, with herbs. You may be a herbalist, you may be a shaman. And also, you know when people need to rest and rejuvenate. So you might just tap into people's lives and be like, hey, you know, maybe you should spend time alone. Maybe you should do this for yourself. Like, you give great suggestions and advice to people's life, and they trust what you have to say because it actually works for them. People probably came back to you and be like, hey, this actually worked for me, or they thank you for what you've done. And like I said, I said this in my other videos, you get paid for your spiritual work. You don't have to get paid through money. You get paid with new opportunities, new doors, like, some people like to take money. Like, here, I'll do you a reading for free. I mean, I'll do you a reading, but you got to give me this much. Boom, that's all you getting. Literally, it's that money right there. You ain't getting nothing more than that. But then you do it out of the kindness of your heart and your soul. You just be like, I'm not finna let you not being able to afford the information that I have stop you or delay you from something that's meant for you. That's how I operate. You know, that's why I don't do readings for money, because it's just like, I don't want your money. I understand that I can get blessed in so many other ways, and those blessings are way bigger, you know? So, and the thing is, some tarot readers, and I don't judge them at all, but some tarot readers just want the money right then, right now, you know? But there's, like, my money adding up in the spiritual realm. I want it that way. I can wait. Hey, I'm gonna wait, you know? And that's what I'm feeling with you. It's like, I'm patient with my blessings. You're patient with these opportunities. Like, you know what's meant for you is gonna happen, you know? And whatever you need, you're gonna get. But yeah, you bring this energy around people. Like, imagine you meditating and you just are taking your spiritual bath and you just in this element, this aura. Imagine when you're doing your shadow work or you're doing your spells, if you do spells and stuff like that, which is praying is a spell too, but you actually doing spells with herbs and stuff. That energy is what you're bringing to these rooms and to these people, and that's what they feel. They feel like they can open up. You see their hands are open. They feel like they can just surrender. People they're gonna be forced to surrender to your energy, and it's just because, you know how, like, the police, we have to surrender. We can't resist, because then you're resisting. Let me put some handcuffs on you now. You're like that, but in a spiritual form. So when you pull people over, it's for a spiritual purpose. Hey, you over here tapping into their spirit. You over here gossiping. You over here doing this. Like, you call out everything, good and bad. Okay, I see you doing this. This is good, but let's look at this over here, type of thing. So you may be a tarot reader. Like I said, I don't mind about you getting your money. That's you doing your thing. You know what I mean? I'm doing my thing. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.